มหาวชิราลงกรณ์บาลีเถรวาทราชวิทยาลัย
His Majesty the King graciously gave the name upon the institution, meaning a royal college for Pali Theravada studies during the reign of King Mahavajiralongkorn. His Majesty also donated 100 million baht from his personal assets towards its construction. This makes it the first international novice university in Thailand, focusing on Tipitaka studies, Buddhism, and meditation practices. The Buddha stated before his parinibbana, the final passing, "The Dhamma and Vinaya that I have expounded and laid down for you will be your teacher after I am gone." After his parinibbana, the extinguish of aggregates, the Arahants led by Pramahakassapa, convened a rehearsal to compile and organize the Buddha's teachings and monastic rules. This process, called Sankhayana, recitation, involved communal recitation and approval, commitment to memory, and systematic verbal recollection. Subsequently, these teachings were preserved and transmitted through the oral tradition Mukhapatha, forming the basis of the Pali Theravada system. The first written record of these teachings occurred during the fourth Buddhist rehearsal, around Buddhist era 460 before Christ era 83, resulting in what is known as the Pali Tipitaka, 3 baskets. This collection contains the Noble Truths, Arya Saja, the core teachings that guide practitioners to liberation from the cycle of rebirth, samsara. The early Arahant disciples organized these teachings into a system of theoretical study, pariyati, to support and verify the results of practice, patipati, and realization, pativedha. The fourfold Buddhist assembly, bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, laymen, and laywomen, has been responsible for preserving and propagating these truths to the world. Thailand has been a stronghold of Theravada Buddhism since the time of King Asoka, who sent monastic ambassadors Prasona and Prauttara to spread the Dhamma in Suvarnabhumi, believed to encompass present-day Thailand and Myanmar. This region has long been a crucial center for the dissemination of Buddhism. Most Buddhist monks and novices in Thailand begin their religious education at a young age, primarily using Thai and Pali languages for study and propagation. However, the changing social and economic landscape, along with advances in information technology, has made it challenging to spread Buddhism globally. This is largely due to shortage monks who are well versed in the Pali Tipitaka and proficient in languages widely used for global communication, particularly English. The ordination of Westerners in Thailand has helped alleviate this issue, as these individuals, after concurrently learning Dhamma and Thai, can effectively spread the Dhamma globally. However, there remains a significant shortage of Dhamma ambassadors who are competent in both the core teachings, the meditation practices, and the Pali Tipitaka, and who are also fluent in international languages to propagate these teachings. Novice or Samanera is the origination of monkhood. Novice or Samanera is the offspring of the religion. Novice or Samanera is a valuable resource. These are worded prose, written to indicate the value of Samanera, but there has never been, never seen, any specific target, efforts to help transform them into originations, into descendants, into valuable resource of the Buddhist religion. They were left mostly to live, to study in the surroundings, meant for adult monks in the various temples. Each year many thousands will take novice ordination. A year may pass, or two, many would vanish. Those with the grit to survive may not necessarily stay on to be the origin, the heir that carry on the Buddhist religion. Why? Could I not build a Pali curriculum, a meditation training syllabus for the novices? Why should I not build good school facilities, good accommodations, and a good environment for these honorable younglings? In 10 years, maybe 20, I would have passed away from your company. May this be a construction of Samanera's education prototype, one for the Buddhist younglings. Please do not ask assurance about success yet. Have the thoughts of taking positive action ever been pondered yet? Mahavajiralongkorn Pali Theravada Royal College was established in 2021 by Pradama Vajirajan and Associate Professor Dr. Wet Bunakornkul. Located on 170 rai piece of land in Nakhon Pathom province, the college was inspired by His Majesty the King's inquiry to the Supreme Patriarch, and the Sangha on April 8, 2021. How can we promote the teaching and learning of Pali to access the Tipitaka? This royal inquiry became the guiding principle for establishing and the development of this educational institution. The college has developed the Tipitaka Pali Sakya Siha curriculum, offered as a Pali English program. This program aims to cultivate religious heirs with proficiency in the Pali Tipitaka and meditation practices, capable of effectively spreading the Dhamma in the modern world. In 2022, His Majesty the King graciously gave the name Mahavajiralongkorn Pali Theravada Royal College upon the institution, meaning a royal college for Pali Theravada studies during the reign of King Mahavajiralongkorn. His Majesty also donated 100 million baht from his personal assets towards its construction. This makes it the first international novice university in Thailand, focusing on Tipitaka studies, Buddhism, and meditation practices, aimed at cultivating religious heirs from a young age. Currently, Mahavajiralongkorn Pali Theravada Royal College is affiliated to Mahachulalongkorn Rajavidyalaya University under the Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation. In the 2024 academic year, 109 young novices aged 9 to 13 are enrolled, studying the Pali Theravada curriculum, Kajayana grammar, fundamental meditation practices Jaturaraka Kamatan, alongside basic primary and lower secondary education subjects. Some courses are offered as a Pali English program. The college provides full support for tuition, meals, utilities, and learning materials, averaging 500,000 baht per month. Mahavajiralongkorn Pali Theravada Royal College, in collaboration with the Sridhar Maharaja Foundation, recognizes the importance of developing young novices as religious heirs. This effort aligns with His Majesty the King's role as the supreme patron of Buddhism and his support for Tipitaka education. It also reflects His Majesty's first royal command on May 4, 2019. We shall sustain, preserve, and build upon the royal legacy, and shall reign with righteousness for the benefit and happiness. To foster the religious heirs, necessitate their supportive ecology, Mahavajiralongkorn Pali Theravada Royal College and the Sridhar Maharaja Foundation need to raise funds to provide meals, necessities, and educational materials for 120 novices, instructors, and mentors. This number is expected to increase every year. We seek your compassion and generosity to graciously invite you to participate in this very meritorious cause. Help support these young novices through their education, from foundational to doctoral studies. Together we can help cultivate the monks of the future, the Dhamma ambassadors, who shall carry the Buddhist principles for the benefit of humanity and fostering lasting world peace. Help support the education of Theravada Pali Canon studies, the foundational Pali for Tipitaka studies, Buddhism, and meditation practices.